He's a wonderful person. He's an emerging artist, straddling a number of different media, and he's here tonight to launch his relatively new and very powerful and very appropriate film, given the fact that one of AE's favourite stories was that of Chulainn, our greatest hero. We have 21st century Chulainn of the arts here tonight to introduce his film and then to bring some of his friends onto the stage. And it's a privilege to have you here. Ruairi Cahill.
Hold our vision, backward cast, range the ever living past, through a haze of misty things, luminous with quiverings, musical as starry chimes, rose a hero of old times, in those who express the magic power, slumbering from primeval hours, woke at the enchantment wild of Ada Braid's lovely child, still for all her druid learning, with a wild bird heart forever yearning, blinded at his strength and beauty, clung to love and laughed at duty, warrior, chief and mystic maid, through your stumbling footsteps strayed, this at least imparted tones, jubils were your stumbling stones. Yeah, that there's a boron rap kind of infusion of A. Russell's Cuchulainn poem. And what I love about A. Russell is that he's such a diverse artist. You know, he was an economical reformer, he was a poet, he was a painter, he was the complete embodiment of an artist and a creative. And I just, you know, it's so privileged to be able to perform at his festival, you know, really, really grateful for that. Okay, so O Scahana Arsena Heron, a Yushion Spiorad, and Spiorad Shaw, a halter fwy hash, a guhana in a just, inish, or dean cherish, a gree agus and chin na dini, tan Spiorad Ceilteach and Shaw, tan Spiorad Ceilteach inish. From the shadows of Ireland's ancient past, a spirit awakens. This spirit, its culture suppressed, its voice is silenced. Now it rises once again in the hearts and minds of the Irish people. The Celtic spirit is here. The Celtic spirit is now. The whole project was a journey to search for the Celtic spirit, to seek it out in, you know, amazing people. And there's definitely a resurgence of Gaelic culture and Irish language and the Celtic spirit here in Ireland at this moment. And you know, some of the faces of that are young people like Niamh here, like young singers who, you know, who represent their culture through singing and music, and there's so many other elements of it too. So it was absolutely fantastic just to get it screened. And I mean, the film itself is a community engagement project funded by the Aonach Trust, which is the community foundation of NI. They funded the film, they believed in our vision, and the film is more of a community engagement film project as opposed to a commercial film, because it's the people and the communities who made this film work. The people of South Armagh, of Armagh city itself, of County Louth, the people of Newry, Mourne and Down made this film into a reality. So that's the story behind the film, is that before this film, I did not know just how beautiful and how connected we were culturally and historically to the ancient Celts. It's only through going to Mhacha and Navan Fort, by discovering this culture, I was able to put it into a film, you know. So absolutely so grateful to be here tonight, sharing this with you. And yeah, just so many people to thank, and so much gratitude for everyone in this room and the people who made the project possible. So yeah, I'd love to actually speak about that more after, but just wanted to give you a bit of background about the film and its reason. So yeah, this song is called Spiorad Ceilteach, and it's the main soundtrack song to the film. I wrote the song 3 years ago, and I actually have a lot of gratitude, and I give credit to my dad Patrick, who's in the room here tonight, and I get a lot of creative energy from my dad. You know, we grew up, my dad was listening to Horslips, Led Zeppelin, and I was really got me into music, and he got the fire stoked in me for creativity, which is a massive part of my life every day. So I brought the song to my dad 3 years ago. I'd written this song. I was so excited. I'd received this instrumental from a Canadian producer. It was called Celtic Spirit, and I couldn't believe he had sent it to me. And I was only learning Irish at the time, and I strung a few words of Irish together. So I brought it up to my dad in Mullaban, and I did Seeds Rise High from the Soul of a Tree. And my dad listened to it, and he gave me some really clear, honest feedback. He said, Rory, first of all, what you need on the course is a beautiful, sultry female vocal to sing the chorus, because you can't sing some. And that's
I was slightly more diplomatic.
It was slightly more diplomatic, and I'll always be grateful to him for the fair feedback, you know. And he said, and what also you need to do is you need to start incorporating traditional elements into your rap to really own that Cuchulainn concept, to start mixing these trad elements into your music and the sound. And I thought, you know, like, that's a great idea. But then I left the house going like, how am I going to do this? You know what I mean? So here we are, 3 years later. We have Spiorad Ceilteach written, ready to release as my first professional solo track this year. So that's been the journey so far. And Niamh and I is going to perform it for you now. So. Fear, Rocka, Leshin, Spiorad Ceilteach. Fear, Rocka, Leshin, Spiorad Ceilteach. Chirgan Changa, Chirgan Anam. The Irish language won't be abandoned. It's aging Focal, Fodric, Vic Fearash before the troubles, riots and tear gas. Gaelic in my cree, Gaelic in my spirit. The flames of my culture ignited by lyrics. Tamid Scór, Ag Dausa and Nacht, and Nishin, Ceilteach, Ag Teach the Mark.
Seeds rise high from the soul of the tree.
Woo!
Roots gonna grow if you know what I mean. Tag Gaelic in my creed, let it flow like a stream.
Fear, Rocka, Leshin, Spiorad Ceilteach.
Seeds rise high from the soul of the tree. Roots gonna grow if you know what I mean. Tag Gaelic in my creed, let it flow like a stream.
Fear, Rocka, Leshin, Spiorad Ceilteach.
We're very proud of Niamh, where we live, because this year, and I want a special cheer for this, she become an All-Ireland champion. And that was in the Scór and it happens to be in the village I live in Mullaban, and we're awful proud of her. And not just in our village, but I mean, she was representing Mullaban, Armagh, Ulster at that stage. So she was a champion in all of those. She had also been in The Voice UK in the finals, which is a big deal in terms of professional singing, and also in the Irish Eurovision finals. So she's been right up there. So we're just absolutely thrilled that she's able to come tonight and to share the stuff with you, Colin, and also now to share her song that won the All-Ireland in Gaelic, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. There you go.
Ar Coinleach Ghlas and a story Cahill may you by to cause improve Spiorad to more light This looks not dark and hard. Janu far east to Multi-lingual. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to sing another song. It's Imagine by John Lennon. Most of you probably know it. And I think it just conveys like the message of connection, and we're all connected together, and it just reflects what's happening in the world today. So I thought it was fitting. So I hope you enjoy. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living a life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed, no hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Oh, you may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Thank you. Okay, I'll sing Songbird. It's one of my favourites, so hope you enjoy. 2 seconds. For you, there'll be no crying. For you, the sun will be shining. 'Cause I feel that when I'm with you, it's alright. I know that it's right. And the songbird keeps singing like they know the score.
Okay, this is a sped up boron version of my hip hop track Ar Mhacha. And yeah, when I moved back to my home 5 years ago, I was living in the continent for about 10 years. I really started connecting to the essence of Ar Mhacha, the native kind of indigenous Celtic aspect of Ar Mhacha, really discovering that by linking up with Mhacha, the city of Ar Mhacha, so inspired by artists like the Ar Mhacha Rhymers, and then coming back to South Ar Mhacha for organisations like the Traditional Arts Partnership, which on a Thursday night in Mullaban Primary School, you could have 100, up to 100 children and adults learning Irish music and singing there in the heart of South Ar Mhacha. So when I discovered this through the Spiorad Ceilteach project, I was absolutely amazed and inspired. So I wrote this song Ar Mhacha to talk about our county. And I also mentioned Urkin Tra, which is Newry, which is technically in Down, but everyone knows that Newry's orange. So so we'll go for it. Okay. Bit of foot stamping, guys. Let's go a bit of clapping as well. But I come from the home of myths and legends. Ar Mhacha, do we keep forgetting? The Celtic spirit's alive inside of us. Iwi Suez rise up, the fight is just. High King on the top of Sleep Gullion. Epic landscape, isn't it something? We stand on the footprints of giants. Ar Mhacha has remaining defiant. Urkin Tra, stay alive from a city with the salt of the earth. Work hard, stay gritty. Sunny day, hit Camden Lake. Gonna chill for a min, cause I need a break from pubs and clubs and vices. 99 flake out of Tim Minnie's ices. Lad, this is priceless. Peace on the border, our native homeland, free from disorder. Gen Z, mad for the ga, coming Luth class, Gale, Croke Park with my da. Up the boys from County Armagh, Ireland forever, Erin go bra. Music flows deep in our souls like the orchard trees. Plant seeds, they will grow in the minds of the next generations. The wounds of the troubles are healing with patience. Our strength is unity. Gotta say, yo, I love my community. The last words of my eulogy, power to the people, a future for you to see. Leave the dark days behind us. Courage and pride's what defines us. Rise like the ashes of Brian Baru. To reign of the kings, Ar Mhacha Abu. Thank you so much, Niamh. Yeah, so that's absolutely amazing. Me and Fergal were just jamming the other night. He came over for a jam and we just put that one together. I love being able to connect with other musicians and just jam something out, and if it works, and it's beautiful, you know. So the last song I'm going to do is called Long Love. It's about a man who's coming of age during the famine time in Ireland, and it was my first ever track in 2015. It's unreleased, but it definitely has the flavour of that kind of traditional Irish aspect and mixing it with rap for the first time. So it's a 10-year-old song, and I'll close it out with this. Young love said, mother won't mind. Our love's gone, better leave it behind. Love twisted, check the ballistics. 1845, love's lost in the district. Irish rogue strolls into town, looking for a place where love can be found. Glint in my eye, dagger by the thigh. Rise of the bandit, my mission is to die. Executed rebels, blood drip pebbles. Deformed as like a sack full of rebels. Her name was Maisie, sweet like honey. Dark turns to light, stone turns to money. Eternal realities, love forgotten. Like an apple core when this love goes rotten. Truth and lies, deep in the roots. Hangs in my mind like the rope of a noose. Young love said, you're better off dead. Damage being done like a hole in the head. Board the coffin ship, distant lands. No food in my belly, just memories in hand. Visions of famine, history I examine. No chance of survival, this land ain't barren. Freezing in the snow, nowhere to go. Old Erin is dying, she left us alone. Escaped to America, Uncle Sam's luring ya. At death's door, grim reapers observing ya. Liberty shores, no invitation. Who gives a toss about a third world nation? Dimly lit slums, flower of survival, rises in the wind for the doomed new arrivals. Scum of the earth, we're in a crisis. They said no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Built the roads, dig the ditches. American dreams on a quest for riches. Cementing fate, generations to come. Found our feet, moved out of the slums. Long love lost, famine story. My people found wealth, my people found glory. 2025, mass hysteria. We are the Irish. We built America.
Thank you.